Hi, I'm Garibaldi FM and welcome to episode 9 of my nomadic career. So we're sort of getting towards the end of the regular part of the season in the Welsh Premier now. Got 4 games left, 2 hard and 2 easy. So first up, we're away to Aberystwyth, who are second. That'll be a tough one, obviously. Then we got 2 games in a row for some reason against Airbus Broughton, who are bottom. So hopefully I should be able to get 2 wins there. And then final game is New Saints, which will obviously be a really tough one. If I could manage to win all 4 of them, then I'd probably be in with an outside chance of the title again, given that I'd have beaten 2 of those teams up above me. If I lose those 2 games, then it's definitely over and just trying to finish somewhere in the top half as high as I can, really. One other game I'll have in that little run will be the Welsh League Cup semi-final against Tafswell. But yeah, we'll play the the Aberystwyth and New Saints matches on screen today, and then if we get to the final of the League Cup, that will be one of the games in the other episode. Then, as we try and win our first trophy of this save, which would be nice. Hopefully, that would help us get a bigger job in another league somewhere else. So Aberystwyth now, who are second, they're always just seem to be that little bit better than me, because they were predicted similar last season and finished a bit ahead, well, quite a bit ahead actually. And then this year they're just ahead of me as well. And now we've already picked up an injury to Lehane, which is just fantastic. Not what we wanted at all. You can go poach, or swap a 4 back to a target man then. So 7 minutes in and first plan's out the window. But Shark, he looks to be a good young player. He hasn't scored for me yet. That's mainly because he didn't score in the first couple of games. Then Lehane got in, started scoring lots, and since then, Sharky's just had to make do with the odd subs appearance here and there. So I think he still could produce the goods. So he's got pretty much a whole game here to prove it, and depending on how long Lehane's out, he might have a couple more. So let's hope he can do something today and show why we signed him. Here's the lad though, Garibaldi. And he gets the ball, what's he going to do? This is it. Nowhere. Oh, and here they come on the break. Torre's definitely scored against me before. Oh, crikey, nearly did again. Survived that one. Looking like it might be 0-0 at half time. Draw wouldn't be terrible, I suppose, away. We kind of are getting to the stage now where if we want to win the league, we almost have to win every game. We've got 3 games left against the New Saints, 1 before the split and then 2 after the split. We'd almost certainly have to win all 3 of them. I think at worst a draw and 2 wins if we were to have any chance of catching them, really, because they're not dropping a lot of points against anyone else, so it's kind of up to us to close that gap down. Alright, well, we'll make a couple of changes, I think, for the last 20 minutes. We'll bring Aaron Ash on for Edge, who doesn't seem to be having the greatest of games. It's a bit of a downgrade, but hopefully the fresh legs he'll be able to do something. And we'll bring Chris Baker on for Rainey, seeing as he's got a yellow. Won't chance him getting sent off. Gives us a box-to-box option as well, so hopefully he could arrive and get on the end of a good cross from Garibaldi or something maybe. Do we risk it? I mean, we're playing second best, so we'll go positive, because a win would really help us. I don't want to risk it any more than that though for these last 10 minutes, because we're not playing Britain. We haven't had a shot on target yet. And at least a draw away wouldn't be terrible. Yeah, okay. Draw away to Aberystwyth. That's not the worst result if we can follow that up with 2 wins over Airbus. So that'll be the target now while we're off screen, hopefully. And then we'll also have that Taffswell League Cup semi. And then we'll pick it up again with the New Saints in a bit. Okay, so we've played a few more games. I got 2 1-0 wins over Airbus Broughton, which is, I'd like to have won by more really, considering that they're right down the bottom of the league, but at least I got the 2 wins. And then a more comfortable 3-0 win over Taffswell. They did have a man sent off after 20 minutes when it was still 0-0, so perhaps slightly fortunate there. That made it a bit easier than it would have been. I think I might have still gone through because I'm higher than them in the league. And like I say, at Airbus, to only win those 2 games 1-0 is a little bit disappointing. But I'm in a slightly stronger position than I was, mainly because the last 2 games, Aberystwyth and Connors Quay have played each other, and one of them they drew, and the other one, Aberystwyth won. So I've managed to go back above Connors Quay and close up slightly on Aberystwyth. The New Saints won both their games, so I'm still 10 points behind them. So that's who I'm playing now. So if I don't win that, I think any slim chance of the title will be over. And then finally, just before we play the New Saints, I have brought in a couple of 3 players. A couple from Cabinteely. So a goalie, Michael Kelly, who's gone straight into my team. He's a little bit better than Sean McCarthy. So that might make all the difference as we try and hunt down the New Saints. Or more likely try and win one of the cups. Jack Hudson, who's more of a reserve left back centre back at the moment, but could get in the team in the future years, although I probably will be gone by then. And a fullback, Kevin Taylor, who's my best left or right back, so he'll probably play most of the games, and then the old left and right backs will rotate around a bit. And then only other thing is I've got Cardiff Met Uni after the New Saints. So the Cardiff Met Uni Welsh League Cup final match will be the first game of the next episode. So don't miss that one. Should be a good one. See if we can win my first trophy. And so Cardiff Met a 10th. So I'd like to think that I've got a good chance of winning the Welsh League Cup at least, which would be good because it would be my first trophy in this game. And it would also be the first time Cefn Druids have won that trophy, because they've won the Welsh Cup, I think it was 6 times before or something, but not since like 1903 or something was the last time. But yeah, they've never won the Welsh League Cup, so it would be good to add that to their list of honours before I go. But we'll see. Let's see how we get on first against the New Saints. I mean, oh, get in! Oh, he's offside. Oh, that would have been perfect. I am at home here as well, so with 2 of the 3 times I play New Saints, I'm going to be at home. If I could win the 2 home games and not lose away, I might just have half a chance of closing them down, but I would be relying on them faltering against other teams as well, which is pretty unlikely. I think in all likelihood, the best I can do this season would be top 3 finish and win at least one of those cups, which would be nice, and then hopefully that would be enough to get me a Irish or Northern Irish Premier League job, hopefully. But we'll see. You never know. They could have one of those strange drops in form where you sort of go from winning 5, 6, 7, 8 in a row, and then all of a sudden you lose 4 or 5 in a row and you've not changed anything and you don't know why. Those bizarre changes of form. It's the tight first half an hour. They've probably edged it, but I did have the one disallowed, so it's been relatively close. And this is closer than most of their games are because they've won a crazy amount of their matches. We are edge. Picks out Sharky. Long ball to a 4E. Corner. Come on. Let's see if we can get a goal here. McCarthy swings it in. Edge back out to McCarthy, surely. Oh, he did it on the ball. Needed to play that far quicker. Garibaldi's getting injured. Getting tired, rather. Don't really want to take him off in such a big game. But at the same time, I've got that cup final next weekend, so I want him fresh for that, and in all likelihood that is a better chance of winning a trophy. Although it's not as prestigious a trophy as the Welsh Premier League. But hey, what is? Alright, do I take off Garibaldi? I think I will. I'll give Ash a go. See what he can do. Last 25 minutes, so we'll take off Garibaldi. Because Garibaldi actually missed the last game through an illness or virus or something like that. So that's probably partly why he's slightly more tired than what he would be normally. But the good news is he should be hopefully back fully fit firing for the final. We'll bring Roberto on as well. Sharky's not really grabbed his chance like I'd like. He did score in one of the games, but he's not been smashing them in all over the place. We've been distinctly second best in this game, but if we can hold on for the last 10 minutes, if we can just hold on for the last 10 minutes, a draw wouldn't be bad in terms of trying to catch up with Aberystwyth, because they'll likely lose to the New Saints whenever they play them. I think catching the New Saints is a bit fanciful, really. Just they are a step ahead of me. It's quite obvious. Oh, should have buried that one. I mean, yeah, they're 10 points clear. And, I mean, they've absolutely dominated me in this match at my own ground, so I did quite well to get a draw there, really. So, at the split point, that's left me third. Aberystwyth won, so I'm 4 points behind them. Got a little bit of a lead over Connors Key and Barry, and then Bangor are the other team who've made the top half there a bit further back. So I think, yeah, we're really looking to try and chase down Aberystwyth if we can for second in the league. But we've got a couple of games on TV, both against the New Saints. So yeah, we'll end this episode here, and we'll pick up the next episode in the very next game in that Welsh League Cup's final against Cardiff Met. So yeah, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss that one. Could be our first trophy.